Hello students, we are doing chapter number 2 compound interest exercise 2.2. Till question number 27 we did in previous video, and today we are starting from question number 28. On what sum of money will the difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years be equal to 25 rupees if the rate of interest charged for both is 5% per annum? So we have taken here let the principal money is P. First we will calculate compound interest and simple interest for 2 years, and then we will find out difference between them. So for simple interest, principal we have taken as rupees P, time is given 2 years and rate of interest is given 5%. So simple interest is equal to P into T into R by 100 equal to P into 2 into 5 by 100. So you can cancel out 5 2, it will become 10P by 100. So 1 0 we can cancel, and simple interest we have P by 10. Now we will calculate compound interest also. For compound interest, principal money is same P, time is 2 years, rate of interest is same 5%. So first we will calculate amount, which is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. P 1 plus 5 by 100 to the power 2. After simplification it will become 100 plus 5 105 by 100 to the power 2. We can cancel with 5 table 21 times and 20 times, and after doing squaring we will get 441 by 400 P. And this is amount. Now we have to find out the compound interest. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. 441 P by 400 minus P is here P. So this we can multiply with 400 up and down. Then because denominator is same, we can subtract it and we will get 41P by 400. This is compound interest, and simple interest is this one. Now according to the question we have to find out the difference between these. Compound interest minus simple interest, this is given 25 rupees in question. Now we will substitute the values of compound interest and simple interest whatever we have calculated. Compound interest is 41P by 400 and simple interest we calculated P by 10, and this we will equate with 25. Now first we will make the denominator same, or you can take LCM. Here I am multiplying with 40, so this denominator also will become 400. 41P by 400 minus 40P by 400. Now directly numerator we can subtract 41 minus 40, we will get 1P. 1P by 400 is equal to 25. So P we will keep here and 400 we can shift another side, and 25 into 4 is 100 and 2 more zeros. So this we will get 10,000 rupees. Next question number 29. The difference between compound interest for a year payable half yearly and the simple interest on a certain sum of money lent out at 10% for a year is rupees 15. Find the sum of money lent out. This is also similar question to 28. We have to find out the difference between compound interest and simple interest. So we have taken principal money is P, time it is given 1 year and rate of interest is 10%. So first we will calculate simple interest. Simple interest equal to PTR by 100, P into 1 into 10 by 100, and 1 0 we can cancel out. P by 10 is simple interest. Now we will do the calculation for compound interest. First amount is equal to P 1 plus R by 200 to the power 2n. because it is payable half yearly. Substitute values here. A is equal to P 1 plus 10 by 200 to the power 2 into 1, it will become 2. 1 0 we can cancel out, and after simplification we will get 21 by 20 to the power 2. More we will simplify. After multiplication we will get 441 by 400 P. So compound interest will be amount minus principal, 441 P by 400 minus P. Now we got the same calculation like last question. So after simplification we will get 41 P by 400. Now we can take out the difference between compound interest and simple interest. Therefore, according to the question, compound interest minus simple interest is equal to 15 rupees. It is given in question. Compound interest we have 41 P by 400 minus simple interest we have P by 10 equal to 15. Same calculation again, 41 P by 400. This we can multiply with 40 up and down. It will become 40 by 400 P equal to 15. Do the simplification. 41 minus 40 is equal to 1 P divided by 400 equal to 15. Now P we will keep here and 400 we can shift another side. So 15 into 4 will become 60 and 2 zeros as it is. It means the principal money is here 6,000 rupees. Next question number 30. The amount of compound interest which is calculated yearly on a certain sum of money is 1,250 rupees in 1 year and 1,375 rupees in 2 years. Calculate the rate of interest. So first year compound interest they have given 1,250 rupees, and compound interest for second year they have given 1,375 rupees. So we know compound interest of second year minus compound interest of first year is equal to the simple interest on the interest of first year. Means whatever the interest of first year, on that is the interest difference between these two compound interests. So we will substitute values here. This is 1,375 rupees and this is 1,250 rupees, which is equal to simple interest on the interest of first year. So first year interest is this one. This we will take as a principal here, 1250. Time is 1 year and rate of interest we have to calculate. So we'll keep it R by 100. Here after subtraction we will get 125 rupees equal to 1250 into R by 100. 10 we can cancel out, both the side we can switch. 125 R by 10 is equal to 125. So R is equal to 125 into 10 by 125. 125 we can cancel out, so R we will get here 10%. Next question number 31. The simple interest on a certain sum for 3 years is 225 rupees and the compound interest on the same sum at the same rate of interest for 2 years is 153 rupees. Find the rate of interest and the principal. So we have taken here, let principal money is P and rate of interest is R. Now first we will calculate simple interest for 3 years. So simple interest is equal to P into T into R by 100. P we have taken P, time is 3 years and R we have to calculate by 100, and this is given equal to 225 rupees in question. So we can shift this 103 another side. So we will get PR is equal to 225 into 100 divided by 3. So with 3 we can cancel 7 and 5 times. So PR value is 7500. Now we will calculate compound interest. So first amount, amount is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. P we have taken P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 2. So compound interest will be A minus P. A we have taken this P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 2 and minus P. So P we can take out common and we will get P inside the bracket 1 plus R by 100 to the power 2 minus 1. Now this bracket with the help of A plus B whole square formula we have to expand. So we will get here P 1 square is 1, then second this square R square by 10,000 plus 2AB means 2 into R by 100 and minus 1 as it is this. So this plus 1 and minus 1 we can cancel out and now you can multiply P with this. So first we will get PR square which I am writing as PR into R by 10,000. Second one 2PR by 100. Now PR value from this first expression we will substitute here. PR is equal to 7500 R as it is divided by 10,000 and here also 2 into 7500 divided by 100. This we have kept from the first expression. 2 zeros we can cancel out here. 25 3s and 25 4s we can cancel out. Here also 2 zeros we can cancel out. So compound interest we have here 3 by 4 plus here R plus 150 and this compound interest in question it is given 153. So this 150 we will shift another side. 3R by 4 is equal to 153 minus 150. So R value this we will get 3. R is equal to 3 into 4 by 3 is equal to 4%. Now PR value, R value we will shift in the first expression. First expression was PR equal to 7500. So R we have calculated 4%. We will substitute here into 4 equal to 7500. So P value will be 7500 divided by 4 and after division we will get 1875 rupees. So we got here principal money is 1875 rupees and rate of interest 4%. Next question number 32. Find the difference between compound interest on 8000 rupees for 1.5 year at 10% per annum when compounded annually and semi-annually. So with same amount, same time and same rate of interest, we have to do 2 time calculation, one according to annually and one according to semi-annually. So here because time is given in fraction 1.5 years, so we'll use this formula P 1 plus R by 100, 1 plus half year we will keep here half R by 100, or you can find out with another way also. So first we will substitute values here. 8000 1 plus 10 by 100, 1 plus half here 10 by 100, 1 0 you can cancel here and here also you can cancel to 5 times and 5 20 times you can cancel. So we have 8000 1 plus 1 by 10 and 1 plus 1 by 20. After simplification we will get 11 by 10 and here we will get 21 by 20. 1 0 we can cancel here, 1 0 we can cancel from here and 2 40 times it will cancel out. Now we have to multiply all these number, we will get 9240. Now do calculation according to semi-annually. This is amount we have calculated. Same time we will calculate compound interest for this. Compound interest is amount minus principal. 9240 minus 8000. So we will get here 1240 rupees. Now we will calculate for semi-annually. 8,000 1 plus 10 by 200 to the power 2 into 3 by 2. 1.5 year we can write 3 by 2. So here 2 will cancel out, 8,000 and 1 0 also we can cancel out. We will get 21 by 20 to the power 3. 21 if you multiply 3 times you will get 9261, and 20 if you multiply 3 times 8,000. So this 8,000 will cancel out and we will get 9261 is amount by the end of 1.5 year. So compound interest according to this we can write it 1 and this as 2. So amount minus principal, 9261 minus 8,000, we will get here 1,261 rupees. Now we have to find out the difference between these two compound interest. So difference is equal to, which is greater, this half yearly is greater, 1,261 minus 1,240. So this we will get equal to 21 rupees. Next question number 33. A sum of money is lent out at compound interest for 2 years at 20% per annum, compound interest being reckoned yearly. If the same money is lent out at compound interest at the same rate of interest per annum, compound interest being reckoned half yearly, it would have fetched rupees 482 more by way of interest. Calculate the sum of money. So in this question they have given same money, first lent out compound interest half yearly with yearly, and then second case half yearly. In both the case whatever the compound interest we will get, a difference between that is 482. So first we will take, let money is rupees P, rate of interest is given for both the case 20% and time is given 2 years. First we will use yearly formula and then half yearly formula. So according to yearly, A1 is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. P 1 plus 20 by 100 to the power 2. So this after simplification we will get here 120 by 100 to the power 2. So 1 0 we can cancel out and we will get here 144 by 100 P. Here second case, P 1 plus R 20 by 200 to the power 2 into 2. So P, after this we will get here 220 by 200 to the power 4. We can cancel out and with 2 also we can cancel out. So this P 11 by 10 to the power 4 we will get, this we can multiply, and after multiplication 4 times we will get 14641 by 10,000 P. This also we can change into 10,000 or later on we can change. Now compound interest in the first case is amount minus principal, 144 P by 100 minus P. So P we can change into 100 P by 100 to make denominator same. We can write it as 100 by 100 P. So now denominator is same, numerator we can simplify. We will get here 44 P by 100. Second case, compound interest in second case will be amount minus principal, 14641 by 10,000 P minus P. So here also this P we will make same denominator because here denominator is 10,000. So we will take 10,000 here up and down. Now denominator is same, numerator we can simplify. So we will get here 4641 P divided by 10,000. According to the question it is given compound interest 2 minus compound interest 1. The difference between these two interest is 482 rupees. So we will substitute these values here in this. 4641 divided by 10,000 P minus 44 P by 100 is equal to 482 2. Now here we have 100 and in that first one we have 10,000. So both the places we will make 10,000. This we will keep as it is. And here to make 10,000 with 100 up and down we will multiply. So denominator also will become 10,000. Now we can simplify, denominator is same, numerator we can simplify, we will get 241p divided by 10,000 equal to 482. We will keep p here and the remaining numbers will shift another side. So p is equal to 482 into 10,000 divided by 241, and with 241 we can cancel it 2 times. So we have here p value is 20,000. Next question number 34. A sum of money amount to 13,230 rupees in 1 year and to 13,891 rupees 50 paise in 1.5 year at compound interest compounded semi-annually. Find the sum and the rate of interest per annum. So let the sum of money is rupees p and the rate of interest is r%. So first we will do the calculation for 1 year and then 1.5 year. Because it is compounded semi-annually, so half yearly formula we will use here. In first case a is equal to p. A value is given, we will substitute that one. 1 plus r we have to find out, 200 to the power, time is 1 year, 2 into 1. And a is given here 13,230 is equal to p 1 plus r by 200 to the power 2. Second case a is equal to p 1 plus r by 200 2 into 3 by 2. Time is 1.5 year. Second case, so 1.5 we can write 3 by 2 and this by 2 will cancel out and this will become, amount is given in second case 13,891.50 is equal to p 1 plus r by 200 to the power 3. In first case we have r to the power, here whole to the power 2 and here whole to the power 3. So this second one we can write as 13,891.50 equal to p 1 plus r by 200 to the power 2 and 1 plus r by 200. This power 3 I have split out in 2 and 1. So from this first case we can substitute this value in this second case. So if we substitute this value, then we will get 13,891.50 is equal to 13,230 and this we have 1 plus r by 200. Now we can find out easily r value. This thing you can shift another side. It will come for division 1 plus r by 200. We can switch both the side because we have to find out r, so r we will keep this side and decimal also we will remove. After removing decimal, in denominator 2 more zeros we have to include. 1 0 we can cancel out and then we can cancel out it with 5 table. 5 2 times, then 5 6 times, 4 times, 6 times and 0 time. Then we can cancel 5 2 times, 7 times, again 7 times and then 8 times and 3 times. One more time we can cancel with 3 table, 3 8 8 and 2 0 times, 3 9 2 6 1 times. So this one we can shift another side now. R by 200 is equal to 9261 divided by 8820 minus 1. 1 we can change as 8820 by 8820. 8820. We will make the same denominator because this here we have 8820, so here also we'll take 8820. After subtraction, here we'll get 441 by 8820, and this we can cancel 20 times. So our value is equal to 1 by 20 into 200, which we will get equal to 10%. Now this R value we can substitute in equation 1 or equation 2. Equation we have, first equation we have P 1 plus R by 200 to the power 2 equal to 13230. Now P we have to find out. 1 plus 10 by 200 to the power 2 equal to 13230. So this we can cancel out and we'll get P 21 by 20 to the power 2 equal to 13230. Only P we will keep here, remaining number we can shift another side, and this 20 square will become 400 and 21 square will become 441, and this you can cancel, it will go 12 times, 3 times it will go, and one more 30 times it will go. So and then after multiplication it will become 12,000. So amount principal money is here 12,000, rate of interest is 10%. So this exercise has completed. Hope you understood these questions. Thank you for watching this video.